Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ricky with Technical Solutions. Hope you guys are all having an amazing Memorial Monday. I know it's pretty late. It's about 11:51 p.m. here in Arizona, so Pacific Standard Time with the current time zone that we're in. I want to keep this very simple. So first of all, I want to give a shout out to all those that are tuning in live right now. So um, let's go ahead and see if we have any of our usuals. What's going on, Rocky? What's going on, Jerry? What's going on, guys? So I know it's really late, so we probably won't have too many people tuning in. But I said that I would do a follow-up video based on our Sunday stock talk. I'm actually not feeling too well, but what I wanted to talk about was three specific ETFs and kind of what my idea and why it is. So what my idea is with them. So it's one thing that we try to do within Learn, Plan, Profit and Technical Solutions that I try to encourage people to do is, there's so much stocks and things thrown at you, right? With like what you should invest in, what you shouldn't invest in, and I think it can be very overwhelming. So I try to keep things simple, and that's why I want to focus on 2 to 3 stocks most for the entire week, and just keep it and set up a plan for each and every single one of them. So I'm going to be talking about 3 series of different ETFs and their inverse ETFs. So I guess you could say it's a total of 6, but I'm going to be explaining why it is that I see value in these certain ones, and which inverse one I'm keeping my eyes out for. So very quickly, it's going to be JNUG and JDST, UGAS and DGAS, and LEBD and LEBD, LEBU, and USLV and DSLV. So there's a total of actual 4, and then their inverses, which is a total of 8. So I want to keep it very simple though. We're doing all this 180-day analysis with the 4-hour candles. I'm using the TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform for all those that are going to be asking. What is it that I see right now? So very quickly, right now, looking at JNUG, we can see that it's at that $14 support. It makes sense on why it can potentially bounce. The only reason that I don't think that it will bounce is based on the gold future and the pattern that it's been showing. So as of right now, if you look at the 1-day, 1-minute chart, it's again just doing a lot of consolidation. If it continues this, great. But one thing that I see going on here is a strong descending pattern and this SMA line acting as an overall resistance, which makes me think, again, just looking at previous patterns on why this thing can potentially get rejected here. Keep a very close eye on this EMA. You can see that it's almost showing signs of a peak formation and that how it could get rejected. And then again, if this thing gets rejected, that means that JNUG will start to descend, and that means that JDST will start to push up. So that is why I think that JDST does offer some form of potential. It did push up pretty aggressively on Friday, right, which is pretty attractive for those that were seeing value in that as a day trade. But I would like to see if we can get anywhere from around $50 to about 52. But the overall goal would be for it to finally not get rejected by the SMA line anymore, as that was acting as a previous resistance, and now it's doing a lot of consolidation, which is showing signs of a potential break of pattern and how this can, again, the old resistance can become the new support level. So MACD indicator and all that is looking like it's in its favor, but we need the confirmation with /GC. So although I do see value in the pattern right now for JDST because of the pattern that I see with its gold future, which is /GC, and because I see this to descend, that means that JDST will most likely push up. That is why I'm paying a little bit more attention to JDST. So I hope that breakdown makes sense for you guys. The other one is UGAS and DGAS. The reason that I'm kind of trying to focus a little bit more on UGAS is because it's been showing more signs of an uptrend pattern. As you can see, it's been doing very well, holding above that 180-day EMA. I've been one that has been trading DGAS. I even traded it last week. I did pretty well as a day trade, but as a swing trade, would I still recommend it? Not necessarily, and the reason why is because it has not been showing any signs of a confirmation of a reversal. So until then, I would treat this more as a day trade than a swing trade, and right now it's doing a lot of consolidation at around this price point. Also looking at the overall future itself, /NG, even right now during extended hours, it's showing a lot of consolidation. Yes, it is pulling back, but again, it's just doing a lot of consolidation right around that, what is it, that $2.90 to $3 price point. And I would like to follow up with this one, when the market actually opens tomorrow, and see if this can be actually a good play, either for UGAS or for DGAS. And then I want to talk about 2 more. So it's LABD, and the reason that I see value in this one is on this 180-day chart. Again, approaching the overall support at around $27. First resistance at around 30. That's more when I would treat it as a swing trade. So from 30 to around $35, it makes sense in that perspective. But as of right now, it did get rejected. I think it might find a support right around $28. And then from that point forward, I think that we can break above that 188 EMA and then confirm that uptrend pattern and use it as a day trade to that $30 resistance. Its inverse ETF, if you guys want to check it out, is LABU, which has been showing signs of an uptrend pattern. But the overall SMA line has been showing more signs of a descending pattern. So it gives me a little bit more of an understanding that I can see something like LABU to continue to descend. So I'll just have to follow up with it anyways, because as of right now, they're both kind of like at a critical point where it could either go either way, right? So I'm just looking at the pattern for LABD, I'm looking at the pattern for LABU, but it's not really until tomorrow or the day that follows that I'll have a better understanding of what's actually actively trading up and what's pulling back. So, and then the last one that I wanted to talk about is DSLV and USLV. The pattern that I saw on USLV, so I'll pull that one up right now, is this ascending uptrend pattern. So I'm sorry, let's stretch this out a little bit. So this ascending uptrend, wow. This ascending uptrend pattern, as we can see that there's this upward staircase pattern. We got a pullback on Friday, which is still showing signs of an uptrend pattern right there. I set my alert for the break above $10. I would like to follow up with this one to see if it still continues that uptrend pattern with the overall resistance right now at around 1040. So does this thing offer huge margins? No, but it offers anywhere from around 3 to 4% margins, which can still be pretty attractive for a day trade. If this upward staircase pattern makes sense to you and it's something that you find attractive, it might be something to look into. If you don't understand it and you don't find it attractive, then you simply don't have to invest in it. Make sure you do your own due diligence, and DSLV is the inverse ETF. And with this one, I've just been seeing more consolidation and also the overall resistance set around the SMA indicator, which is giving me a better understanding on why it can get rejected for DSLV at that price point. So those are actually my entire callouts for this overall week, and that is really just it. So let's see. Yo, what's up, Ricky? In Japan right now. I'm on my way back to California. What's going on, Kevin? I hope you have a safe flight, my man. Silver trades too slow. I do agree on that. So DSLV and USLV are very low moving ETFs, and you can definitely tell by that volume. So definitely something to take into consideration, and that's usually why I don't talk about them too much, just because the overall volume, I don't find it to be necessarily too attractive. For those that are asking about DRIP and Gush, I talked about these in my Sunday stock talk, and that's why I didn't bring it up today. But Gush is showing signs of an uptrend pattern. Would I treat this as a swing trade? Definitely not. It still has a very aggressive descending pattern, and because of that, I would treat it as a day trade. If it's trading in between the middle and top VWAP, it makes sense to treat it as a day trade, in my opinion. But until then, I would not hold this one overnight just because of the strong descending pattern. It's still below that SMA indicator, and it's previously gotten rejected multiple times at around that price point before. So just something to take into consideration. Again, don't be greedy, cover profits. It's something we do on a daily basis, and that's really just it. I'm really sorry that my emotions and just my overall hype in this video isn't the best. I told you guys that I was going to make a video for you all on Monday, and it looks like I was able to make it 15 minutes before, or what was it, 10 minutes before it's actually Tuesday. So I really hope you guys all had an amazing Memorial Day weekend. Hope you guys had a safe time. We did run a Memorial Day sale, so if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, the link is down below. It's Ricky Gutierrez with 2 Z's. We're running a $75 off promo. It's promo code Memorial, so you can click the first link down below and just make sure you input that promo code. And that's really just it. The promo will be valid until I think 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time AM tomorrow. For all those that want to take advantage of that, $75 off. It's by far the biggest sale that we're going to be having in the Learn, Plan, Profit Lesson Library. But for those that maybe aren't in that position just yet, just know that if you want to become a little bit more familiar with what it is that we do here within our YouTube channel and within our trading community, I do have a free trading community that you can join. It's called TechBud Solutions. A little bit over 100,000 members, and it's that third link in the description. So, yep, there it is, 12 o'clock. So now it's Tuesday. So hope you guys all have an amazing day or night. Hope you guys can get some rest. And for all those that are part of Learn, Plan, Profit, be sure to have your top call out ready by tomorrow, if not by tomorrow night. Just like myself, like right now I'm really iffy. I just owed you guys a video, and I wanted to provide that for you and kind of at least talk about what it is that I'm kind of keeping my eyes out for. So for all those that are part of Learn, Plan, Profit, since they get to watch me trade live every single day, we'll see you guys at Market Open with our private video. So thank you guys again, and like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in so late. Take it easy, team.